Hello, and welcome to Every Day is Funny, the meditative morning show about newspaper comics. I'm back from the beach, back in my humble abode, and you know what I'm ready for on this Tuesday, July 2nd? I'm excited and ready for another out of context comic competition. Say that 5 times fast. Go ahead. Let's take a meditative pause, and I dare you, say out of context comics 5 times fast. If you're on a train, you scream it out loud. If you're alone, you open a window and scream it out loud. Just say it out loud. Give it a shot. I'll take a second. How's it going? Are you doing well? Is it working? No one ever says that on like meditation apps. They always just like pause and assume you're doing it. But I think it'd be funny if they like checked in, like, I hope it's going well. You should be on like breath 3 right now. I hope you're doing well. Is it going okay? Anyway, yeah, I want to do an out of context comic submission again because last time, the first ever, went swimmingly. Archie, Jughead, we got many a great submission. And I think I found a perfect second out of context comic for us to caption. I do not know what comic it's from. I don't think I've ever seen this main character before. But I found this comic on Reddit, and it's a little girl named Nancy with her face in her hands. She's very upset. And she has a big thought bubble. And you see Al Capone, and you see his mugshot. You see Dillinger and his mugshot. And then you see this girl, Nancy, and her mugshot. It's an incredible comic. I've never seen a thought bubble this large to encompass someone thinking of 3 simultaneous mugshots. But it is primed for y'all to come up with why she is thinking this. Why is she thinking of her own mugshot? And why is this little girl comparing herself to Dillinger and Capone? I'm going to put this up on everydayisfunny.com and Instagram. Please message me with your scenario ideas. But I want to stress, I want these to be like funny, wacky scenarios, because I love the submissions we got last time, but someone did send just a very straightforward thought. That's not really what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for y'all to look at this comic right here and be like, she worked with those guys to rob a bank or something. Let's get a little more out there. If I had to come up with some scenarios to help get things started, you could go multiple directions. Because she's a little girl, you could lean into like the vast disparity of like, yeah, she's comparing themselves to them, but really she just didn't clean her room on time. Or you could go the totally different route where it's like she assisted in a second coming of Prohibition and had her goons, the Nancy Squad, kill an entire city block or something. You could also be referential to this show, which I would appreciate, and say something like, she fed the family dog chocolate by accident. A nice little Rex Morgan Tippo the Hat. I'd be fine with any of these outcomes. Take it how you wish. The sky is yours. Does anyone say the sky is yours? The sky's the limit, or you have the floor. I don't think anyone says the sky is yours. But hey, maybe that's gonna be the new tagline to Every Day is Funny. It kind of fits in with the vibe, like seize the day, carpe diem. The sky is yours. All right, let's get to the comics. But yeah, and please send those via the website or everydayisfunnyshow@gmail.com. The sky is yours. All right, let's get to the comics. All right, we got Hi and Lois. We see a garbage man coming to the residence of our titular characters. The garbage man says, "Would you like to sign up for our vacation special?" Hi says, "How does that work?" he says, "You go away," and another trash man says, "And we still charge you." Do they just need conversation to pass their boring jobs? Why are they just saying this to random people they're collecting garbage from? And why do these men, this is not what I don't think these are garbage men. One is dressed like an out-of-work train conductor. The other is like from the 1870s. He looks like an old prospector. And he's wearing like a hat that says trash, but it's written by like someone with dyslexia. He has a fake-looking mustache that looks like he taped together the end of a broom. And like a handkerchief. He really does not look like he lives in the same time period or world as the rest of the characters in this comic. Is this what the author thinks garbage men look like? This is weird stuff. And yeah, not only are they dressed weird, they're doing like a buddy comedy act. This sounds like something they like workshopped early on the day to work. Like, all right, you give him the setup of Vacation Special, then he's gonna ask, how does that work? And then you hit him with the punchline. I really just don't think these guys are trash men. I think they are doing a side grift, collecting people's trash, sifting through it, and then trying to make deals on the side about a Vacation Special. Because we don't see the truck, the classic garbage truck, in the panel. We just see two men grabbing the bags. So, I don't know, but it doesn't look good. I think there's a new grifter in town. Two of them. And one of them thinks that the best way to like disguise yourself in a community is dressing like you're from the Wild West. All right, Blondie time. Okay, we see Dagwood at a diner, asking the cook, "What's the special today?" The cook says, "Oh, it's all special today." Dagwood says, "Oh, what's so special about everything today?" The cook says, "This is the first time in a month that everything on the menu was made fresh the same day." So he's pretty open about the quality. That's pretty nice, actually. You like a bit of honesty, and hey, he came on a good day. Now you know you can trust it that day at least. That reminds me of this time I was at a diner, and it was a very empty diner. Clearly no one ever came in there. And I said to the waitress, "Can I have the rice pudding?" Which is pretty funny in itself. And I was like, "Can I have the rice pudding?" And she was like, "Oh, you don't want that. That was made a long time ago." And honestly, I appreciated the honesty. I didn't get the rice pudding. I wonder why today was the day he was like, "All right, I'm gonna make it fresh." It took him a month. All right, Rex Morgan MD time. Yesterday, Parker was on their way to the hospital. Corey was gonna follow behind. His dad was gonna pick him up to meet Parker at the hospital after they just got punched in the face by a bully and went down hard. All right, headline. Buck picks up Corey from middle school. His dad. Buck says, "Why was this bully picking on Parker in the first place?" Corey says, "Like Parker says, they're a bully magnet. Non-binary, short, chubby, red hair, smart, freckles, glasses. Pick your excuse, like a bully needs one anyway." Man, Corey just had that list ready to go. Like, who wouldn't beat up Parker? They're non-binary, short, chubby, red hair. That's your best friend, buddy. But I know Parker is self-deprecating, so it's probably fine for Corey to say it too. Also, the lighting on Corey in that second shot, it gives me the illusion of revenge coming. Like he's gonna go find that bully and just tear him to shreds. I think there's going to be a redemption arc. Avenging his friend. Also, have I said this before? Corey's dad looks like Jared Fogle. Not to bring up Jared Fogle on a morning podcast, but really looks a lot like him. You know what? Maybe Parker just needs like a makeover. That'd be a fun side plot after they get out of the hospital. After the swelling goes down. A wardrobe change, hair change. Something to make them feel better about themselves so then the bully won't come. You ever think about that? You, the listener? Have you ever thought about Parker getting a makeover? All right, let me think of what to comment. All right, I'm gonna comment from the point of view of Buck after Corey listed all of the things wrong with Parker. Buck says, yes, very true, son. Parker is quite the loser. You're a great friend. Send. Like, it seems like their entire friendship is based on, like, Corey's the tall, weird one, but he's still kind of cool. And then it's just universally accepted by everyone in the school and the surrounding town area that Parker's just a loser. That's like their entire character trait set. Very bizarre. All right, time to wind down for this Tuesday, July 2nd. Hope you have a great day. Please submit to the Out of Context comic competition. And remember, every day is funny.